Hello everybody, welcome back to Expedition Homestead. I hope you are having a fantastic day. We are downstairs in our indoor growing area and we are taking care of something today that I've been neglecting for a little bit too long, and we're finally going to take care of it. We've got a large planter back here where we propagated and grew pencil cactus, sansevieria, Opuntia, cholla cactus, and then there's also like some sort of a barrel cactus. We had an old lady cactus in there, but it died. We had a couple of other succulents in there, but decided to get rid of them and use them in different areas of the house. But this thing has been growing for quite a while. This is what it used to look like back in the day when we first started this planter. I was made fun of for building this planter because a lot of people thought I have a ridiculous amount of spacing in between my plants that I have growing in here. But I'll show you exactly why I space them that way right now. Okay. Oh. Be careful, kids. Boy. Oh. I guess you could say it's grown up a little bit. Things people on the other side of YouTube will never see. Me stacking pillows on my chair, so I'm at just the right height. All I'm really achieving with this is just I'm thinning it out. I'm propagating some of this stuff. We're going to propagate the pencil cactus today, the Opuntia cactus, the cholla cactus, but not the sansevieria. We're going to keep that as is. I would like that to continue to grow. So this pencil cactus goes all over the place, but we've got one main portion here where it stems out and branches off, and then one right here. So what I'm going to do is make my cuts just above that point. Now, oh I forgot. I totally forgot. I need something. These bleed. Dang it. Let me get a cup. Okay, yeah. Icky sap stuff. You don't want it on you. You don't want it in your mouth. Anywhere near your face for the most part. Just not good. I have 3 branches that are kind of going off to the front of the plant. I'm going to keep those growing so I can start to develop some more mass in that area. And then we've got a portion here that's going way, way back. So I'm just going to cut off that entire piece. That's a big end. So these can all be propagated. We've got these large sections which I can take and I will let them callus for about 3 days, and then after that point we can just stick them a couple of inches into cactus potting mix and they will grow for you. Okay, we're getting pretty close here. I've got these couple that are hanging off over this edge. Really don't want them there, so I'm going to cut them all the way at the base. And there we go. Now, just off of that, we've got a bunch of cuttings which we can propagate and give away to friends and family and stuff like that. So we've washed off our clippers, and now we're going to take a look at what to do next. Okay, I have an old lady cactus here that has just about met its maker, except for oh, no way! Oh, you gotta check this out. So this, ouch. This was down like that. That's the old lady cactus that I was just talking about. I went to pull off this top because it looked like it had some life in it. And lo and behold, we have a sansevieria growing right through the center of this cactus. That's incredible! I've never seen, that's so awesome. I love it. I'm gonna pop you back in there. That is so awesome. All right, so we're going to take that out. Keep the sansevieria, get rid of that old lady. Wow, so that was cool. Pull that right off of there. Little exoskeleton of the old lady. And hopefully that Sansevieria is nice and happy right there. So next thing we're going to do, let's take a look at the snake plants. There's a couple of dead leaves that I just pull out right here as well. And then I think the only other thing that I'm really going to do is take out some of this cholla cactus that is growing in my opuntia, the beaver tail cactus, because it's just like it's starting to damage it a little bit, and I would rather grow this than the cholla cactus because those are kind of crazy. I might grow that in a larger container by itself and let it do its thing, but this is just not the planter for it to go wild in. So there's just this one section right here that is growing up through our beaver tail. So I'm going to take a knife in there, carefully just cut that without cutting my beaver tail cactus. Cut that one out, and I'm just going to nip this one too. So then as new cactus, cholla cactus, grow from this little base that I left in there, I can continuously propagate them and multiply my herd. Now these are real great because if they're in a weird spot, you need to pick them up. You can just press your finger down on them and then they'll stick to you. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Oh, that is the perfect little cactus tree. Here is the second one that we cut out from there. This is an unknown variety of cactus. I think it's some sort of a barrel cactus. Golden barrel cactus. I don't know. Could be a million different things. But that I'm just going to leave and let it grow as is because it's a pretty slow grower. Shouldn't have a problem keeping up with it. So back on this side, I just see that it's pressing up against it quite hard on the corner where this beaver tail is. So there's a main section right here that I'm going to take out. Just chop and drop the whole thing. Hopefully it doesn't land in my lap. Don't land in my lap. I'll throw you over there. I'm just going to keep on cutting away at this a little bit. Oh boy, there is spider webs all over this thing. A couple of flies stuck in there. Whew. Yeah, I really haven't paid attention to this planter much. We are just about done. There is one more cholla cactus that I'm going to take out in the front of this planter because I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to replace it with a different plant later down the line, probably another cactus, right here in the middle. So we've got like the Sansevieria, the Puntia, and then the cholla cactus tucked in the back corner. It looks really nice, but then with that cholla peeking out the front again, it just kind of looks strange. So we're going to shape that. Like I said earlier, with propagation, you can also propagate these cholla cactus just by letting them callus over for about 2 days. And then after that, popping them into the soil and continuing on with normal care just like you would with your other cacti. Very, very easy to propagate most cactus species. All right, let's give you a close-up look of what we did. First thing, this pencil cactus. That thing got pruned back to Kansas. Sansevieria didn't do anything with. And then we cleared out all sorts of cholla cactus that was all up in the space of our opuntia. It looks so nice now. Just a quick, 7-minute cleaning. And this thing is in tip-top shape. Oh, forgot to pull these out of here. There we go. Boop. 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 Tip-top shape. And we have to decide what we're going to put here yet. Otherwise, I think it looks fantastic. I just want to let you know, if you don't wear gloves, you can definitely expect to get pricked by these. So thank you all so much for tuning in to today's episode of Expedition Homestead. Thank you to all my returning subscribers, and if you are not a returning subscriber, I think it's about time that you hopped on board. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope your gardens are growing great. We'll see you in the next episode.